right. Turn down the Michael Bublé, and we'll be ready for showtime. Hey, I have a partner today. Somebody came and visited me at the office, so it's incredible to have your help and your assistance, and your name is?
James.
Wonderful. Fantastic. All right. So, obviously, you all know me and what I tend to ramble on about, but you had a few thoughts I think that you wanted to share with us before we officially got the Business Funding Network show underway, and talked about the topics and the subjects of this evening, including a fantastic giveaway. I thought that this is why most people were going to be here today. It's because we're going to give a lot of cool stuff away for free, complimentary. But now I realize they're here to see you. So what do you have to share with us today?
My name is James. I hope you work very hard. If you work very hard, you will get good. What does it say?
You'll get even better.
You will get even better.
Awesome. So what your thought is to start our training webinar? Your thought is, if people do the right things, use the right tools, but most importantly, work really hard, they'll get even better results. Cool. I think that is as true as anything I've ever heard uttered on this conference set, and so I greatly appreciate you taking your valuable time. I mean, if you weren't going to be here, what other things would you be doing today?
Playing.
You'd be playing. Maybe you'd be doing soccer. You're a great artist too, aren't you? What kind of things do you like to do art about?
I like writing things about books.
Things about books? Pictures? Who's your favorite superhero type of characters?
Ninja Turtle.
Ninja Turtles? I thought it was Batman and Superman.
No, Ninja Turtle.
Ninja Turtles, all right. And Treefu Tom's pretty cool, isn't he? I mean, we like that name. Just right there, the cartoon just leaps out at you if it's got a name like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any other final conclusions that you want to share with us before we have you step off set?
Nope.
You don't? All right. So recap for us one more time. Tell us one more time, what was the thing that you most wanted to share?
I hope you work very hard. If you work very hard, you will get even better.
Awesome. Fantastic. Thank you so much. I hugely appreciate your help. Step on down here. I'll give you a big boost. All right, fantastic. You can move right through the conference facility. We will get this out of the way. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your help greatly. All right, that is a very, very unique way for us to start our show. We've got a lot of people here. As a matter of fact, I think we have over 240,000 hits and counting. So, as I said, I'm sure that nobody's here for me. I'm sure that they're not even here for the delightful sounds of Michael Bublé. But many people, now and in the future, certainly will tune in for that young man, my pride and joy. My little boy, James Kish. Absolutely incredible. All right, let's get this show spinning even more out of control than it is already. My name is Tom, as a matter of fact, and I'm proud to have you here tuning in to another fine edition brought to you by the Business Funding Network. Ways to get money, ways to use money, ways to make money in your business, no matter what your business is. Now, I was taught very important principles in my journey. I've had a lot of help, I've had a lot of mentoring, and I want to share with you in a moment the number one method that successful people use that you can tap into. So who are we before we get to that point? Who are we and what do we do? Well, I'm an author and a national expert in the field of business funding and business development. So we've got a long track record, over 10 years of helping people all over the world get access to funding and deploy it for some incredible purposes. Our company has had a mandate for many years to help entrepreneurs and small business owners get access to capital, to cash-based funding in the form of fixed-rate, fixed-term loans made in the name of your business, unsecured lines of credit with check writing privileges. Traditional small business cards can be used anywhere Visa or MasterCard accepted. In fact, money can be wired into any account that you choose. So it's absolutely incredible what we've been doing for over a decade now. It's still hard for me to wrap my head around the fact that boy that you just saw, he's about 5 years old. Hard for me to imagine that we've been doing this online adult education for double that, for 10 years. So very, very cool to have all of you tuning in. As usual, you can connect with me by clicking the link right beside my video screen if you're on Ustream. If you are on YouTube, which not very many people are, but YouTube viewers have to click below the screen. The majority of you here right now live are watching me on my Ustream platform. Click the link right beside our video screen, and that will connect you with me. Now, as I promised, if I had to pinpoint the number one method successful people use to make much more than the average person, what would that be? Well, in my own life, in my own business, from all of the thousands of people I've been lucky enough to have been able to coach, mentor, and teach, it is the speed of your results that ultimately determines how successful you are, how your wealth will grow. So I point that out because we have something in this showcase that what I have available to you today is going to dramatically increase the speed of your results, because we're going to position you and provide you with all the instructions you need to get funding. Because you're not an expert, right? In your business, you're an expert. In investing and whatever you may do, you're an expert. But in the bread and butter daily grind of how to structure a business, position it, get access to funding, reduce your risk, reduce your taxes, you are not at all an expert in that, because most people can't be good at everything. Another thing that's available to you today that's going to speed up the implementation is the fact that we've got all the right lenders that you can use in any part of the country. We have over 4,000 local and national basic business credit lenders that you can choose from. So very important and powerful that you have that as an advantage that will help you speed up. We got $1,000 worth of free business tools and software that we give away to people inside our membership platform. So those of you who make the savvy and wise decision to become members are going to get all of that immediately available at your fingertips. And you'll get, to really speed up your progress, somebody on my staff to talk to with your questions when we hold sessions. So every single thing here is covered that you may or would need to get access to funding, to position yourself the right way, and get the speed of results that's going to make you money as quickly as possible. Okay, so all of this is encompassed in what we're going to go through. Now, what you can expect on this kind of showcase is going to be fast-paced, going to be fun-loving. We had some cool music at the beginning. What you can expect is we are live. We're going to be interactive. Those of you who choose to submit your particular question about your business, your investing, or your funding needs, we're going to do the best we can to answer all those questions. Now, I will apologize already. I am sure, as usual, as I said, we got over 240-some thousand hits already. I know I can't get to everybody, but we will do the best we can to cover everything. And of course, I go through all of the most important common questions. I've taught these principles from Los Angeles to New York City. We're here right now in our Las Vegas conference facility, as we usually are, but I have done these kinds of trainings with the Trump Real Wealth Expo, the Learning Annex, more Real Estate Investor Association meetings that I can count from coast to coast. I've even taught stock investing groups these principles of getting money for any purpose. So no matter who you are or what you want the money for, I don't care what your business is, okay? You don't have to ask that. It makes no difference what kind of business you're in. We help people get cash. Not trade credit, not vendor credit, nothing to do with Dun & Bradstreet with this shortcut. No Paydex score needed. We show people the path of least resistance, the shortest cuts to being able to get access to funding for any purpose. So very exciting what we're going to share with you today. I've got my Cliff Note version that I'm going to go through that's quite simple in a minute to kind of show you the content and the context of how a business owner would get access to funding. So again, we are going to have giveaways throughout the program. So totally at random, I'm going to give free copies away of my Shortcut to Money Secrets program that will show you exactly what and how to do. And as I said in the email that we sent out about the showcase, I'm also going to be making free Nevada corporations available. So very, very powerful what we're going to cover. The giveaways that we're going to have randomly are cool and fun, and many people will have an opportunity to get them. And some lucky person will also be able to get a free Nevada corporation so that they can either start a new business, no matter where they live, or so that they can restructure their home state business to save on taxes and have privacy. So, hey, thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. Larry, I'm going to go over what the normal time frame is for funding. And of course, everybody's unique and different. So I'm not going to promise you or guarantee or guess exactly how long it's going to take. But I'm going to go through the process and the steps, just briefly, not knowing what any of you have in place. I can say that the funding, the application process is a one-day affair. It's very straightforward and simple. If you had nothing, let's just take as an example, those of you who have nothing, you can go online and you can register your business name. Very simple, straightforward. File it directly with your Secretary of State. That's called self-filing. Most states, the fee is $90 or less, so it's really easy to do, and you have to have it. Okay, so it's not a question of whether you want to or whether you're going to work with me. In business, you must have that. It's smart, it's safe, it's your tax structure put in place. So very, very important that you have that part accomplished. Okay? So you can go online, you can get that process done in most states. They're all different, but in most states you get the paperwork back in 14 days. 10 to 14 days. 12 to 16 days you can get the applications in order. 21 days you can get approval. 28 short days you can actually be using the money. So it is not a lifelong process. It's not a long-term affair. Everybody's different, but it is a very streamlined process that we lay out for people to help them do the most important thing in my experience in your business, and that is get access to more money that can be used for any purpose. So my 4-step system, okay, here it is. Separate yourself personally from your business activity, like building a brick wall, okay? You do that by, as I just stated, registering a business name, doing things even as a sole proprietor or under a DBA, doing business as an assumed name. These are very risky things. We recommend people convert those into something simple like a LLC if you want to preserve your business name and your good history. So that's one of the steps. Second step would be registering something as a true business entity like an LLC, LLP, S Corp, C Corp, even a nonprofit is a business entity. There's the great Latin prefix or place that corporation initially came from. That was the definition of corpse or body, or so clearly distinguishing that your business is a separate body, is a separate entity, is a separate thing that can take slings and arrows that you don't have to. You can take on debt in the guise and the name of the corporation that, when this process is done right, is totally invisible on your personal Social Security-driven FICO credit reporting system. This is an incredible advantage. Huge advantage to you personally. Means that anybody can do this, and it preserves and protects you. It saves you a lot of money. So when done properly, this can be totally invisible on you personally. The third step of the system, the thing that's my favorite, that I've made the most from, that I was taught long ago, and that is the concept of teamwork, or what I call creating an equity business partnership. Anything that you don't have a need, you can get in this formation. Okay, most people are not professionals at every conceivable part of a business, but anything you need that you don't have, if you need money, if you need somebody with credit, if you need access to somebody that has skills that you don't have in that business guise or structure, if you want somebody to do the work, all of my businesses, I have 25 diverse different business entities, all of them are in the form of a partnership. So I would never teach you something that I don't do myself. This is conceivably one of the most valuable lessons I was ever taught, and that's why I included in the Shortcut to Money Secrets program. So absolutely incredible. Larry, Nabaer7 is your handle, Hotmail. Larry, you're the first random winner of one of these free courses on funding your business, Shortcut to Money Secrets. So Larry, send me back, just as you did your question, your full name and your home mailing address. I will not have these sent to a P.O. box. Very valuable. We're going to send them to your home address. So I'll get my staff to do that. Just send me again, like you did the question, your full name and your home mailing address. Fantastic. So you are the first winner of one of these incredibly valuable items. All right, so what I do is in step 3, I leave it up to you. Nobody is, I know everybody wants to be the rugged individual, but nobody is that good at everything. So I leave it up to you. I show you what the structure can look like, the profit splits possible, the member control agreement addendums, all of the important things, and then let you decide. And anybody can be your partner. Spouse, family member, friend, coworker, total stranger that you run ads in. Okay. Now with the new funding guidelines, Title II is now completely here and available, and Title III is coming very soon. There's no more prohibition or fear of working with other people. This whole world has been blown open. The lid has been blown off the can. You can, only if you're positioned now, take advantage of the goodness that's available and that's coming soon. So very, very important. And I'll leave the choice up to you of how you structure your business, but understand you do less work if you create the structure in the way that I'm recommending. You seem to pay less in taxes. From our experience, partnerships are taxed at the lowest possible IRS tax rate, and you get double or triple the amount of funding if you have more than one person in the entity. Okay, so this is an incredible benefit, and it can the additional people with you in business can be 1% owners, 20%, 50%, whatever you want. You structure that. And step 4, everybody's favorite step, go get the money. We show you exactly where the funding is. We've scoured the nation. We've done all the hard work. That's the speed for you. Speed of implementation is the fact that we've done all this research. I've tested all these funding sources. I have so many businesses. I've gone and utilized practically everything that I'm recommending to you to make sure it works. It's cheap, it's fast, it's good stuff. And then we've taught thousands of people who have gone on and done the exact same things. They've happily and successfully used this funding for incredible purposes. So that is the simple 4-step system. It starts with, you have to have that business name registered or you can't get business funding. You then request for free, no additional charge, a federal employer ID. We call it an EIN usually. Some people call it a tax ID number, but technically that's really not what it is. This is such a powerful yet simple system, and the amount of money that you're going to make when you see this world open up to you, where you have your business done right, you're getting access to more capital. I'll teach you how to season the money so it spins like a wheel. You set a little bit of it aside. Of course, you're going to spend most of it. Okay, but you're going to set a little bit aside that you don't need in your business. I'm going to show you the technique that will double or triple that. Gives you even more credibility. Your lines get increased. This is such a powerful method that most people underutilize, and I don't want that to be you. I want you to see this system. I want you to get enrolled. I want you to have the success and the relationship with us. I mean, frankly, we offer lots and lots of things to business owners. I mean, last time I looked, we have like 300 SKUs in the office. So clearly we're doing a lot of valuable things for people, but it starts with us helping you. Okay, we don't get to where we can talk about all of the cool things that we can do for your business until we've helped you get access to that funding. That's one of the reasons why it's our mandate to help you with this process as quickly as possible, so that you're open, so that your experience is you want to do more and more. And of course, we were your helpful resource, so people tend to come full circle back around and utilize us for all of their business needs, whatever they may be, from incorporating to accounting, business development, you name it. We do all those kinds of things. But for most people, they come to us initially, whether they're one of our tens of thousands of people using our program, 50,000 friends, fans, and followers on the social sites, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, 100,000 people or more have downloaded my apps, downloaded my books, or 1 million people now, I'm very thankful of, have regularly subscribed to my daily business newsletter that has all this information about funding and about the things we do, including your invitation to this kind of training webinar. This is probably how most of you found it if you weren't surfing my Facebook page. In fact, I can pull up my Facebook right now and I can see what kind of hits and what kind of action we have on those sites. So people really, truly are, yeah, cool. There's lots of action going on. People truly are tuning in from all over the world to get access to this incredibly powerful resource, tool, and information. All right, let's see if we have another random winner while I'm on a roll, while I got it here. Okay, let's say Chuck, and I assume your last name is Brown. It's Chasl Brown. Chuck, you're the next random winner. Send your question. Send your home mailing address and your full name exactly as you did your question, and I'll get my staff to send you out one of these. Very valuable. We'll give it to you for free. Shortcut to Money Secrets funding course. So that's, again, one of my ways, just randomly, of rewarding those of you who took your valuable time to be here and to interact and participate on this kind of thing. John, you yourself, anybody. I mean, there's no. Larry, got your information. Fantastic. John, you have to just watch. You have to watch. You have to take the appropriate action. Stick around. We'll have it all. Joseph, you're right. It is hilarious how a corporation can be separated from you personally and deal in those kinds of dealings. Absolutely true. All right, Mike Yoshini. Mike Yoshini, My Motorsport is your handle. You're the next random winner. Again, of one of these very valuable, expensive, cool, for you free Shortcut to Money Secret courses on how exactly to fund your business. So send me, again, your name, just like you did the question, and your home mailing address. And we will get that out to you. Okay. We've got a lot of questions coming in. I know that I don't have time to redundantly answer them all again and again. We'll do the best we can, but I will cover all of the most common questions that I know people always have with this kind of thing. Patrick B, yeah, if you're just lacking capital, that's what most people come to us. Get this program. Click the Order Now link. I'm going to show you exactly what you can get in line for, and the first person that enrolls is going to see the incredible bonus that we're making available. So, and yes, this will work in the freight transportation industry. It'll work in anything that you want to apply it to. Fantastic. Okay, so the common questions that people have. Okay, you can do this even with bad personal credit. Yes, of course. Because the point of this is separating yourself personally from the business activity. I can guarantee that every person that creates the corporation the way that we recommend, utilizes the corporation the way that we recommend, follows the instructions we allow, I guarantee every business can get funding using our resources, our application template, our method. I mean, why do you think that we've reverse engineered from working with thousands of people that we can make this available worldwide? We know. We hand selected the lenders, not your local corner ones, not people who have told you no. We've gone to the ones that have the simplest system. They want your business. They want and find the most value in new business owners, in getting established in your business, because that could turn into, for them, a lifelong relationship, which is very valuable. So the common questions are, some of the wives' tales and myths, you can do this in any state. We don't care what state you live in. We don't care what kind of business structure you have. The same amount of funding, folks, can be made available to you with an LLC, LOP, S Corp, C Corp, as I said, even a nonprofit. Makes no difference. We don't care what kind of business it is. So any type, from real estate to trading the markets, home-based business, online business, brick-and-mortar business, anything you can imagine. So any state, any age, you can do it with a brand new business. You just start. You can do it with an old existing one that maybe you've had around you haven't done much with. So this is a very flexible and functional program. But the best question that people have over and over again is, Tom, I need this. How much can I get and how fast can I get it? Or how fast, how much? Okay. So first of all, you have to take the action. If you want funding as fast as possible, if you want that speed, as I said, of implementation, which is the winner's recipe for success, if you want that, you need to get in these programs. You need to enroll in the program. You can't sit on the sidelines and talk and ask questions and expect results. So those of you who want to know how fast it's going to happen, it's never going to happen until you take the result, take the action, get enrolled, and then we will guide you to doing it as fast as is humanly possible. There's nobody else around. We know the market. Nobody can show you a faster, better way than we can. That's why we're ranked number one in so many of these fields and providing these services for over 10 years, a decade. Okay, so how much you get ultimately is completely up to you. I cannot, as I said already, guess how quickly you're going to take the actions and you're going to go through. I have no idea what you've got set up already. Some people have nothing established yet. I have no idea if the things you put in place are done incorrectly or need to be tweaked or whatever. So I cannot possibly guess for any of you, and I'm not allowed to. Okay, so we're showing you what the fastest possible method is. I have no idea what speed with which you will take these actions, but I can assure you that everybody who does all these things, that follows all the prescription, is able to get funding as quickly as humanly possible. Okay, so we've got, why do you think we call it shortcut? Because we've got the methods that are going to show you exactly how to do this in the fastest way possible. So to answer the eternal question in as general a sense as I can, this does not apply to you specifically, but we see people getting access to $50,000 in funding or $100,000 in funding, or even if they really stick with it, up to $200,000 in funding. It is completely up to how much funding your business needs and what how much you're willing to continue to work at it. You're not going to get $1 million single business line of credit, folks. What you're going to get from our resources is you're going to get $25,000 from one, $50,000 from another, maybe $70,000 from a different one, maybe $15,000 from another. You put it all together, and you will have a substantial amount of funding. And we see people getting tens of thousands of dollars in funding in 2 to 4 months. So this is not something that is lifelong, difficult, or time-consuming for you to do. But again, like everything in life, if you're willing to act, what you put into it is what you're going to get. So this is something that is very, very important, valuable, and we speed the process along as quickly as you humanly will be able to do it. There's nowhere else you can do it better or faster. John, that's not going to work. So John, what we have available today is a very, very special program. Thomas C. Lee of Two Companies for Entertainment. Yes, with the program that we have available, you will be able to use as many businesses as you have with the same resources. Again, there's 4,000 lenders, locations, local and national, to choose from. So you will be able to get a ton of value from this incredible program. Chris Wells wants to know when you can apply for the funding because the corporation is in the work. As soon as you get the EIN number. So feel confident that as soon as you get that number, that some people call the tax ID number, you can move forward in the funding. Absolutely. And Ken Husbands, the next random winner of one of our Shortcut to Money secret courses. As we promised, we were going to give lots and lots of those away randomly, again, as a thank you for those of you hardworking business owners who took your time to tune in. Now, let me tell you what we have, because I am quickly running out of time. We have a great, great deal that is only available today. It's an absolutely incredible value. You will not get it again. It will, when this show broadcast is over, it will be tuned off. It will not continually auto-run. This is a now or never one-time opportunity for those of you who were here to get this valuable, valuable information. Here's what I have. It is, for Fast Action Takers, 42% off today, only until midnight Pacific time. You have to click the order link, use a credit card or a debit card, or even probably PayPal will work, depending on your interface, and you're going to be in line for huge free bonuses. The very first person who enrolls is going to get the biggest bonus of all, but there's plenty for everybody in this program. So here's what I have for you, okay? You are going to get, in this incredible Shortcut to Money course, you're going to get the entire disc set contents of our Shortcut to Money Secrets program, which is going to walk you through exactly how to do what I'm talking about to get access to business funding and to make the most profit possible. This has been a bestseller. It's a very, very valuable program that's going to be mailed out, shipped out to you with other great complimentary materials. You're going to get our entire business office survival guide of record-keeping tools. The biggest mistake, the biggest accident that business owners have is not keeping the right records or appropriate records. It's a terrible tragedy when it's done wrong. We're going to send you all of the things you need as a business owner to survive with these record-keeping tools. You're also going to get 90 days of funding full membership access. So you may have seen this before. If you delayed, missed it, or hesitated for some reason, normally you're not lucky, but this is your lucky break. You're going to get 90 days of full funding membership access with no additional monthly billing, no upcharges, nothing to discern about this, just a one-time classic low enrollment, which is tax deductible, which means normally it's about halved when you turn this stuff over to your accountant when used for business purposes. So it is an incredibly good deal. And for those of you that don't know what is inclusive in this funding membership, it's all online. We give you a secret, private, password-protected login because this stuff is so valuable. We enable you to get in only through this special key. You're going to get to search all of those 4,000 lenders lists, local and national. So all the ones you can use anywhere. If you want specific city or zip code access, you enter that in. It gives you that info. All cash-based. Okay, none of this is trade line. It's the Cadillac of business credit funding. You're going to get all the instructions. We obviously have recorded everything for you to speed your implementation. There's a quick start guide in there. Videos walk you through the actual application. So it's me in a $3,000 workshop setting that now you don't have to pay to attend. You've got at your fingertips me walking you through line by line by line of exactly how to get guaranteed funding the first time you try. There's $1,000 worth of free courses, guides, and software other people bought. You now, in this membership deal, get to go in there and use and download and keep all of it that you want absolutely free of charge. That's a pretty cool deal. We have affiliate account access as well. For those of you that want to make some extra money, you can refer other people later on to this kind of business program, and we will pay you commissions. The only way, though, you can be an affiliate is to be a member, because obviously you can't recommend something that you're not willing to participate in. So this is a money-making little side venture for many, many people who utilize this thing. I actually sign the checks every month for all of our affiliates, and we pay out thousands and thousands, I mean, it's hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash just to people who get these accounts, follow the instructions. We even have an app that we give you that walks you through it and recommend something that is valuable for a huge number of people that you probably come in contact with, or maybe are on your Facebook feed, or however you do things. We're also going to give you all of our group coaching. So there's a calendar in there. You click it. You don't have to wait for email notification. It tells you exactly where and when the most valuable private training is, so you can ask your questions. Because I know at some point you're going to say, well, how do I get the most out of this? Or how do I access that? Or how do I make more money? We've got all of that coaching available to you, and it's in this kind of interactive setting, but we can answer all your questions because it's more of a private group. It's incredibly valuable. This is how I learned to make my first million. So I know this kind of thing works. It's valuable. That's why I make it available to people who are in our program. This is the best shortcut method to getting tens of thousands of dollars in cash-based funding that you're going to find. I mean, nobody has been doing it as long as we have, has the great resources and the relationships that we do. And if you act immediately, you're going to get a huge bonus. Let me tell you specifically what that bonus is. If you are the first, now I need to log in and see. The order queue. But if you are the first to place your order for this Shortcut to Money Secrets program, you're going to get a kick butt bonus that is absolutely to die for. I said we were going to give away a free Nevada Corporation. We've already given away a ton of our very valuable training material, but the very first enrollment is going to get comped from me a free Nevada Corporation. Pretty cool. I'm in a great mood, had a great day, so that's where we're going to be at here today. The very first person who enrolls in this program is going to have that as a free bonus thrown in with all the other incredibly valuable contents of the package. All right, let me pull up my stuff. Chris Wells says, tell me about affiliates and affiliations. Well, I just did, so maybe you submitted that before. If you have more specific questions, Chris, submit again, and I'll be happy to go into as much detail as I can. Patrick, you simply submit the applications for each particular line of credit. So one line of credit will be for up to $25,000. One will be for up to $50,000. So you'll know that in advance. All that's laid out in the member system. And again, what I recommend is that you go for more than you maybe think you'll need, so you have excess. It's always better to have more than less. Chris Wells, your question was Title II and Title III of what? Of new crowdfunding that's available now, as well as our basic business credit funding. Good questions. Good stuff. All right, so let me finish this train of thought as I'm seeing all these questions pop up. Okay, so the first person who enrolls, click the Order Now link, use a credit card, debit card, even PayPal. You're going to get the entire business funding package that I just described at a huge reduced price, 42% off. The first person that clicks the order link and enrolls, when I see the enrollment, I'm going to call it out. Okay, so everybody needs to scramble to do this. The first person that clicks the Order Now link right beside me, a new cart portal will open up. You'll enter in your financial information and click Submit. The first person that enrolls will get a free Nevada corporation. Now, normally that's a $1,700 charge to have us do it and house it for you. We're going to completely waive that. The only requirement you have is to pay the state of Nevada filing fees, which is always the case. No, it's your business, so no matter where you do it, your home state, our state, you, the business owner, always have to do that. So this is an incredible discount, deal, and savings for those of you who don't have a business registered yet and want the enjoyment of what Nevada provides, or those of you who have registered in your home state and want an umbrella protection and coverage of Nevada's privacy. We're a zero tax state, so upstreaming for tax savings. This is a huge value and a huge bonus, but it's only for the first because it's so expensive. Okay, we're going to waive that for you, and you get the $1,700 corp for free. You just cover the state of Nevada filing fees. Okay, so this is a very, very generous and valuable bonus offer. So it can only be made to the first person who enrolls. And as I said, hurry, scramble in on this, and I will shout it out when I see the cart refresh. So I'll look for that and I'll let you know. The rest of you, so first of all, this is an incredibly valuable thing for you to get to fund your business. Even if I were to remove the bonuses, you've already got access to so many thousands of dollars worth of real everyday value. But if you are not the first, so hurry now, get out your cards, get rolling on this, okay? I'm going to call it out. Well, I'm going to leave the suspense a little bit, and then I'm going to call it out when I see it. If you are not the lucky first enrollee to get the free Nevada Corporation as a bonus with all the other incredibly valuable business funding access that you're going to get through this program, I'm still going to be a good sport. Everybody else who enrolls before midnight. Now, we're going to take this whole offer away. The entire offer in its entirety will be sold out and removed from your grasp at midnight Pacific time tonight, or at 3 a.m. East Coast time, because we're West Coast, so you're a little ahead of us. If you are not fortunate enough to be the first lucky enrollee, you still, in addition to all of the package contents, all the other bonuses, you will get, the rest of you who enroll will get a free complete business planning software system, which means you can save thousands of dollars on having a professional business plan created, and at your fingertips, intuitively with drop-down menu, you can, in lickety-split time, have a real business plan created that you can use to run your business. You can use to increase your funding access. You can use to work with and attract other people and investors and partners by having a real honest-to-God business plan. This is a huge value. Normally, this itself, separately, will sell for $246. So we're throwing this in for free with every single enrollment. If you are not fortunate enough to get the free Nevada Corporation as the first person to enroll, you are still going to get this incredibly valuable additional $246 business plan system for free, but only when you act and get the Shortcut to Money Secrets course right now before midnight Pacific time tonight. All of everything that I just said, everything, for only $147. No monthly fee, no upcharge. This is it, baby, and this is giving you all of the resources that you're going to need to fund your business. Nothing is left out. It's all in the members area, all of the lenders, all the instructions, the application templates, and of course, we've been doing this for 10 years. Everything we do comes with a money-back guarantee. We're recommended by the who's who in the adult education field. We register more corporate filings directly with the Secretary of State here than my partners and I do than any other company. I mean, this is a set, faux leather-bound set of corporate books from a client that we actually did the registration for. So this is what we do. We do this. We're very good at it. People turn to us in record numbers every year, and now you can get in on one of the most valuable relationships you're ever going to form, because it's going to come with funding access. It's going to come with any other insight or help or instructions that we can make available to you. And at the steal of the decade, which gives you 90 full days of all the membership toys, all the funding access, well, of course, once you know who the lenders are, you'll know them forever. But all of the whirling and moving parts, the great value, you can have access to that for a long time to utilize our incredible resources. But you have to act now. You have to get in on this opportunity right away. You can see my microphone's in the way a little bit. And again, I'm looking through all of the questions. RJ Ross, we cover that in the members area. All the programs cover that in great detail. So just go through the instructions, and we've got all that mapped out for you. As I was going to say, I deeply do apologize. I know that we've missed many people's comments with as many people as on the show as there are. So I will scroll through to see if there's any urgencies. Patrick B., yes, you start by utilizing this program. So click the Order Now link and enroll in this Shortcut to Money Secrets program, and you will have all the things you need for cash-based funding. You will literally be able to go out immediately and start getting cash-based funding with the situation you've described to me. I like that music so much, I'm gonna turn it back up a little bit.
Came along and everything started to hum.
All right, as I said, for those of you who want this incredible wealth, you must click the Order Now link, and you must enroll immediately. Do this before midnight Pacific time tonight, or the site will be shut off. The program will be sold out, and you will miss out on the deal of the decade. You're not going to be able to do better than this. And as a tax-deductible expense when used for your business, that reduces it even more when you count the tax refund and the tax rebate that you're going to get on it. So, absolutely incredible opportunity for those of you who are serious about the speed of your success and results through the implementation. We give you like the cheat sheets, like the streamlined, fastest version with all the instructions, all the right lending resources, thousands of dollars worth of free cheat sheets, courses, guides, software, and you get to talk to someone, myself or others on our staff, that teach those group training sessions. It is just an incredible opportunity for those of you who want to take your business to the next level. And it's really been a pleasure to be here and to share some of this with all of you out there.
surround.